Hello, my name is Renuka Sharma. I'm working as assistant professor at the Department of CSA GEMS Greater Noida. Today's our topic of discussion is Navy's classification method. Before starting this, there are some prerequisite. Student must have some mathematical knowledge like probability, linear algebra, calculus, and some programming experience is also essential. Um, Next, course objective. At the end of this course, student must be able to find out the strength and weakness of many popular machine learning algorithms, and they are also able to find out the mathematical relationship with the various learning algorithm, and they are also able to design and implement various machine learning algorithm in a range of real world application. So our topic is Bayesian learning algorithm. Bayesian learning algorithm, Bayesian Navies method is a part of supervised learning algorithm. Supervised learning algorithm, as its name, we have a data set which have given some attribute, and with corresponding this x, we have also y. So Navies algorithm is a supervised learning algorithm, and it is based on Bayes theorem. It means it works on the concept of Bayes theorem, and it's used for text classification. And Navies classifier is one of the simple and most effective classification algorithm, which helping in developing fast machine learning model that can make a quick prediction. As it is a probabilistic classifier. Basically, supervised learning algorithm is classified into two categories. One of is a deterministic family. Second one is probabilistic family. Deterministic family, we have different learning methods like support vector machine, regression, and k nearest neighbor KNN, and some other. In probabilistic classifier, we have two method. Is a Navies method. Second one is logistic regression. And some popular example of Navies algorithm are spam filtration, sentiment analysis, and some classifying articles. Bayesian classifier are statistical classifier. They can predict class membership probabilities, such as probability that a given tuple belongs to a particular class. So let us assume here we have a data set. Okay, we have a data set, or we assume we have a number of attribute x. Here x is equal to may x1, x2, x3, x4, and so on xn. And with respect to x, we have given some label values y. So particular tuple is belongs to some class y. This is a training data set. And in a test data set, we have given some attribute values x1, x2, x3, so on xn, but we have to find out the value of y based on the previous experience. Okay. So before going into detail, first we need to understand the maths behind it. And some other thing about Navies method is it is based on the concept of like attribute independence. It means ki there is no dependence between the two attributes, because it doesn't affect on the y value. So this is called class conditional independence. So before going into details, we have some mathematical concept behind it. Let's assume you have n number of features. X is equal to me x1, x2, x3, so on xn, and this with corresponding to this attribute, we have some label values y. Okay, so each tuple is belongs to some label value of y. Then based on this, we have to find out the probability of y when you have given x. So here in the Example here, this mathematical equation shows posterior probability which we have to calculate. Here probability of y we have to calculate when x is known. It means we have given n number of x values and x attribute, but we have to find y value. This is known as posterior probability. Probability of y when x is known. How to calculate this? For this we have some conditional probability equation here. So probability of x given y is known to us. This is known as likelihood. Probability of y is known as prior probability. This is also given to you. And probability of x, this is known as evidence. So sometimes we ignore this because when we have a multiple y, so it doesn't affect on the target value because it is common for all values. Let us understand it better way by using some example. This is a table. Let's assume this is a training data set. Okay, here we have different values like is, we have different attribute like age, income, student, credit rating. Okay, so based on these attribute values we have some output values y. It means ki we have to predict the class computer by probability based on all these factors. So here x is belongs to age, income, student and credit rating, and y is belongs to yes and no class. So in a training data set, we have given all these four attributes. We have to find out the value of y with respect to this x. Here we have given values, this is less than 30 and income medium, student yes and credit fear is fear. So based on this attribute, we have to find out why the class buying computer buying probability of y is either yes or no. So here probability of y when x is known. So we have to find probability of y when x is known. For this we have to implement this formula. So we have to remind this. Here formula is equal to probability of y given x. For to calculate this we have to calculate following things. We have to calculate probability of x given y, then probability of y. So probability of x given y, we can't directly calculate this because we have four values here. X is equal to x1, x2, x3, x4, and in y we have two values, y1, y2. Y1 hold yes, y2 hold no. And so first we have to calculate probability of y hold two values, two class level. So here for yes we have again we go here and we have total 14 sample. Out of 14 sample, how many yes are there and how many no are here? We have to calculate this. 1 2 3 4 and 5 no, and out of 14 5 no, we have 9 yes values. So probability of y is equal to me probability of y1, um, then probability of y2. Probability of y1 is belongs to yes class, this is 9 upon 14, and probability of no is belongs to no class, here 5 upon 14. It means 14 here is total sample size. Out of 14 9 yes, and out of 14 5 no's. Okay, we have calculated p of y1 and p of y2. Next is we have to calculate. Now go to back and again we have calculated p of y, and y has two values, p of y1 and y2. Y1 is yes and y2 is no. This is y1 is 9 upon 14 and y2 is 5 upon 14. And now we have to calculate probability of x given y. Probability of x given y, we have four values. Probability of x, we have four values how- first value is age. Age is less than 30. We have to find out with respect to this probability of x1 when y1 is given, probability of x1 when y2 is given. Then similarly we have to calculate for all other: probability of x2 when y1 is given, probability of x2 when y x2 probability of x2 when y2 is given. Same here, probability of x3 when y1 is given, probability of x3 when y2 is given. Same for the credit fear. So we individually calculate all those values. So first, probability of x1 when y1 is given, probability of x1 when y2 is given. So first go to the original table again. Here, first count the how many values are less than 30. Less than 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have total less than 30 is 5 values. So out of this 5 value, how many values are belongs to yes class and how many values are belongs to no class? So less than 30, less than 30, 2 no class, and less than 30, 3 no class, less than 30, less than, there is 3 no class, 2 yes class. So here we calculated. So total sample less than 30 is 5. Okay, so out of 5, 2 yes, and out of 5, 3 no. So here total is 2 upon 2 5, and out of 5, 3 no. So according to total sample, probability of y, probability of yes class and probability of no class. So in our total class we have 14 sample, and with respect to this we have 2 upon 9 and 3 upon 5. Similarly, for a income is equal to a medium, we have calculated, we have calculating the probability of x2 with respect to y1, probability of x2 with respect to y2. So accordingly we find the person whose salary is medium, mm, and belongs to yes class is 4. The person whose income is medium belongs to no class is 2. So we have total yes class probability is 9 in total sample 14. So 4 upon 9, and for no class we have total 5 out of 14, so 2 upon 5. Similarly we calculate for student and for credit rating. Now we calculated all those values, like here probability of x1 when less than 30 and y is known, when here y is equal to yes 2 by 9, probability of x1 when y is equal to no is 3 by 5. Same here, probability of medium, salary is medium when y is equal to me yes. Probability of x2 when y is equal to me no is 2 by 5. Same for student and same for credit rating. Okay, now we have to calculate probability of y hat when x is given. So here x have 4 values. So we have to calculate this section. For this, we have to multiply these values, probability of y into my probability of x given y. So probability of y also hold two values, y is equal to my yes or y is equal to my no, into my probability of x given y. Here x hold 4 values and y hold 2 values. Okay, so we have to multiply all these yes value into my probability of y to yes class. 2 by 9 into my 4 by 9 into my 6 by 9 into my 6 by 9 into my probability of y class is 9 upon 14. So all these value multiply with 9 upon 14. So this is probability of x given y is equal to my yes. So similarly for no classes, we multiply all those values with the probability of y, where y is equal to me no. Okay, this is the probability of yes class 9 by 14 and probability computer by computer is equal to no 5 by 14. This is p of y 1 y2, and this is all these values. Okay, at the end we multiply all these yes value. Okay, probability of x when by computer is equal to me yes, and probability of x when by computer is equal to me no, as we discussed earlier. Okay, we multiply all the probability. This is only a probability of x when y1 is given, probability of x when y2 is given. Here y x hold the 4 values x1 x2 x3 x4 with respect to when y is equal to me yes. Okay, and here probability of x by computer, no, this all are x1, x2, x3, x4 when by computer probability is no. Okay, so we get the probability of 0.044 and 0.019. Now we have to calculate the conditional probability. Conditional probability formula is probability of x given y into me probability of y. So probability of x given y, so y hold two values, so we multiply y yes value with the y. Probability of x by computer is equal to my yes is multiplied with the by computer class is equal to my yes. 0.044 is multiplied with the 0.643, which we already calculated this value 9 by 14. Okay, for no classes all these probability of x given y is equal to my no is multiplied with this value 0.357. Now we get the final probability 0.028, 0.007. So based on this probability, the probability of x by computer yes into me this. So probability of y when x is given is belongs to yes class, because the probability because this give the probability of x by computer probability is equal to yes into me probability of by computer is equal to me yes give the highest max value. So we have probability of by computer is equal to my yes has the probability of 0.028, and probability of by computer is equal to my no have the probability of 0.007. Okay, so now we have to calculate the percentage, how much percentage it belongs to yes class and how much percentage it belongs to no class. When we divide this probability 0.028 by the total probability, then it get 0.80% chances to belong it belongs to yes class, and there is 0.2% 20% chances it belongs to no class. Okay class, for today this is enough. In the next class we will discuss the some other example, and based on the weather condition either we play tennis or no. Here we have four attribute: outlook, temperature, humidity and wind, and we will based on all these condition we have to find out either we play tennis or not. Thank you.